Hello friends, welcome to Dr. Osman's Trends. How are you all? Hope you're all doing good and taking care of yourself and your family. Friends, as we all are aware that we are witnessing a second wave of deadly coronavirus and we are seeing that daily infective cases are surprising. We are aware that precautions are very important, whether it could be using a mask, washing hands or maintaining social distance. We often come across information on coronavirus, its spread, treatment and test called RT-PCR, an antigen antibody test. RT-PCR is a sole test performed to know the presence of coronavirus in our body. It gives values in terms of CT value threshold. We are also aware of coronavirus vaccines which are helpful in preventing complications of this virus, as by taking vaccines we actually develop antibodies in our body to fight with the virus, which prevents the complications involving our vital organ, lungs. History and experts often warned us that a second wave of any viral disease resulted in massive human loss, as second wave mortalities are more from middle-aged people, that is from 25 to 40 years of age. Experts also claim that the third wave of this pandemic will be affecting children in general. Though this virus has taught us several lessons, it keeps on changing. It forms to further test us further. In today's video, we will talk about the variants of coronavirus. What are COVID-19 variants? Viruses are always changing and that can cause a new variant or strain of a virus to form. A variant usually does not affect how the virus works, but sometimes they make it act in different ways. Scientists around the world are tracking changes in the virus that causes COVID-19. Their research is helping experts understand whether certain COVID variants spread faster than others, how they might affect our health, and how effective different vaccines might be against them. How many coronaviruses are there? Coronaviruses have not just popped up recently. They are large families of viruses that have been around for a long time. Many of them can cause a variety of illnesses, from a mild cough to severe respiratory illnesses. The new novel coronavirus that causes COVID-19 is one of the several known to infect humans. It's probably been around for some time in animals. Sometimes a virus in animals crosses over into the people or into the human being. That's what scientists think happened here. So this virus is not new to the world, but it is new to the humans. When scientists found out that it was making people sick in 2019, they named it as novel coronavirus. The different types of human coronavirus. Scientists have divided coronaviruses into 4 subgroups called alpha, beta, gamma and delta. 7 of these viruses can infect people: 229E alpha, NL63 alpha, OC43 beta, HKU1 beta, MERS-CoV, a beta virus that causes Middle East respiratory syndrome, MERS, SARS-CoV, a beta virus that causes severe acute respiratory syndrome, and SARS-CoV-2, which causes COVID-19 infection. How do variants happen? Coronaviruses have all their genetic material in something called ribonucleic acid. RNA has some similarities to DNA, but they are not 100% similar. When viruses infect you, they attach to your cells, get inside them and make copies of their RNA, which helps them spread. If there's a copying mistake, the RNA gets changed. Scientists call these changes as mutations. These changes happen randomly and by accident. It's a normal part of what happens to viruses as they multiply and spread. Because the changes are random, they may make little to no difference in person's health. Other times they may cause disease. For example, one reason you need flu shot every year is because influenza viruses changes from year to year. This year flu virus probably is not exactly the same one that circulated last year. If a virus has a random chain that makes it easier to infect people and it spreads, the variant will become more common. The bottom line is that all viruses, including coronaviruses, can change over time. Coronavirus mutations found in Brazil, United Kingdom and Africa. In January 2021, experts spotted a new COVID-19 variant in people from Brazil who had traveled to Japan. By the end of that month, the variant was showing up in United States. This variant appears to be more contagious than the earlier strains of the virus. and it may be able to interact with people who have already had COVID-19. In late 2020, experts noted gene mutation in COVID-19 cases seen in people in southern England. This variant has since been reported in other countries, including United States. Scientists estimate that these mutations could make the virus up to 70% more transmissible, meaning it could spread more easily. The mutation on the United Kingdom variant is on the spike protein, which the COVID-19 vaccine targets. These vaccines make antibodies against many parts of the spike protein, so it's unlikely that a single new mutation in United Kingdom variant will make the vaccine less effective. Other variants of the virus have been found in other countries, including South Africa and Nigeria. The South African variant appears to spread more easily than the original virus, but does not seem to cause worse illness. India detects several variants of COVID. Indian SARS-CoV-2 Genomic Consortia INSACOG, which was set up last year by Union Health Ministry in the backdrop of emergence of a newly identified variants of SARS-CoV-2 virus in United Kingdom, South Africa and some other parts of the world, and the genetic diagnostic laboratories in India have detected over 24,000 mutations in the strains of SARS-CoV-2 in last 1 year. The mutations have been detected in around 7,000 variants of novel coronavirus which are under circulation in the country, and the same data is submitted to an international consortium which collects the data to predict and analyze trends of virus spread in geographical locations. The information was also corroborated by contacts working at laboratory which are a part of Indian SARS-CoV-2 Genomic Consortia INSACOG. INSACOG is a consortium of 10 labs, namely DBT NIV-MG Kalyani, DBT ILS Bhubaneswar, ICMR NIV Pune, DBT NCCS Pune, CSIR CCMB Hyderabad, DBT CDFD Hyderabad, DBT INSTEM NCBS Bengaluru, NIMHANS Bengaluru, CSIR IB Delhi and NCDC Delhi, formed with an overall aim to monitor the genomic variation in the SARS-CoV-2 on regular basis through a multi-laboratory network. The center-run National Center for Disease Control is the agency of the consortium. One probability being mostly explored since the rise in daily infection of COVID-19 is the presence of an undetected or multiple strains of novel coronavirus which could be responsible for the gradual spike in the country. While Kerala and Maharashtra continue to report a surge in cases, there is in the start of second wave a trend of rise in infection in Punjab, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh, and also in the complete India is being watched. Recently, Council for Scientific and Industrial Research Center for Cellular and Molecular Biology, which is also one of the INSACOG labs, had released a study stating that N440K new COVID-19 variant is spreading a lot more in southern states. If we talk about earlier coronavirus variants, earlier in 2020 when the pandemic was new, you might have heard that there were more than one strain of new coronavirus. The theory about different variants of new coronavirus came from a study in China. Researchers were studying changes in coronavirus RNA over the time to figure out how various coronaviruses are related to each other. They looked at 103 samples of new coronavirus collected from people, and they looked at coronaviruses from animals. It turned out that coronaviruses found in humans were not all the same. Now, what can we expect from this virus? The virus that causes COVID-19 will probably keep changing. Experts may find new variants. It's impossible to predict how those virus changes might affect what happens, but change is just what viruses do. So friends, I hope this video is informative to you all. We all will meet again soon with another informative video. Thank you.